Namaskar parents. Our today's video is on how to teach our children to speak. A major problem that a lot of parents face is that the child has understanding, the child has vocabulary, but still the child is not willing to speak. He is still non-verbal. So what to do in these cases? See, especially in autism, our children do have vocabulary, they keep absorbing, but that output they don't give us. They have understanding, they follow simple commands, they even follow complex commands, but still are not verbal. What to do for such a child? See, firstly, what we need to work on is their listening skills, right? Speech is something that our children should learn by hearing, by listening to others. But in autism, this is a major drawback because they are not very good listeners. They are visual learners. They see and learn. There are a lot of children who communicate, they say ABCD, they say 1 to 20, they say rhymes because that is possibly they have seen it either in books or on the TV or on the mobile, but they don't address their mother as mummy and their father as papa or daddy. That is lacking. The reason why they are able to verbalize these things is because that is visually very available in very attractive formats. So their speech also, we have to give them visual prompts to make them speak and then teach them to generalize, right? So firstly, what we do with such children, we work on their listening skills and their verbal imitation. For this, in the past, I've made a video. It's a video showing how we do vowels, how we practice vowels, bilabials, diphthongs, how we practice them. These are to improve the child's listening skills and their verbal imitation. That if I am making a particular sound, so the child observes it, he has the visual prompt, that is my face, he listens and he tries to do it, right? So initially these three exercises we start with. I'll share the link, the video, the explanation is in Hindi, but the content of the vowel, the diphthongs, the bilabial, the demonstration is very easy to understand. So first start there, right? Now, as I said, our children are visual learners, and in visual also, they prefer 2D images to 3D images. Often I see, parents, they say that, ma'am, the child doesn't call me father, papa, daddy. But on the photo, when there's a photo frame, the photo is hanging, there the child will point and say daddy. So see, they are 3D images are difficult for them to register as compared to 2D. Right? If you show them a real glass, they may not be able to conceptualize it. But if you show them a 2D image, a photo of a glass, they learn better and faster. So we have to give them a lot of images, photos, flashcards, books, pictures. That is what helps them to absorb, right? So what you do now, you take a scrapbook, take a simple scrapbook, and firstly attach big photos of your family members, whoever are staying with you, mother, father, the child, grandmother, grandfather, if you have a pet, big photos of the family members. And behind it, then later add photos of items of daily use like a glass, spoon, shoes, t-shirt, pant. Put up photos of these and every day show it to the child, make him point and you verbalize. Keep verbalizing. Slowly the child will absorb and repeat. What a normal child, the so-called neurotypical children, what they may absorb and repeat in maybe 10 to 12 attempts, our children will need maybe some 1,000 repetition of the same thing to be able to grasp it and verbalize. So speak limited, but be very repetitive. that waiting for that spontaneity to come, the wait is very long. Till then, keep stimulating your child. Okay. So make a scrapbook, a small scrapbook like this, and attach photos, big photos of the items of regular use. Family members in the front first, and then such items of regular use. And show it and verbalize it repeatedly. Come on, bache, point. Panther, 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 in all the 4 directions. Right? So the child is pointing, at the same time you are giving him that verbal input. Right? If you want to make it a little more complex, you can always say, this is panther. Okay. So we have to give them a lot of visual cues to understand. I'll show you. For this it will be, we won't say spoon. No, the way we speak is also very important. This, so when we point, this is the verb, this is the visual cue, the visual prompt. This is, when we do this, the child knows, okay, he's supposed to say is a, what is it? A spoon. Okay. You show him a glass. So don't say this is a glass. No. Speak it in a sing-song way. They absorb it faster. Speak slightly slowly than what is your normal speed or the normal rate of speech. Slightly slowly you speak. Pull and speak. Glass, glass, spoon, plate. So we make our face only a visual prompt for the child. When I say S, the child says spoon. Right? So, in order to initiate that speech, 3 things you will need. Number 1, work on the child's listening skills and verbal imitation. The child is imitating you even if he doesn't understand what is being said. For example, if I am making the sound Om, the child is also repeating it. He doesn't know what is Om, he doesn't understand, but he is imitating my verbal, whatever I have said. Sometimes children don't speak, but they imitate the lip movements. This they imitate. If I do they'll not say, they'll not speak out that, they'll not make the sound, but they'll say. That is also okay to begin with. It is just a matter of time and practice that the sound will also come. Right? So first work on the child's listening skills, work on the child's verbal imitation. Along with it, make a scrapbook like this, show him the objects, make him point and speak in all 4 directions. And number 3, when you speak, speak slowly, slowly as in the rate, the speed, make it slow. Slightly increase your volume and speak in a sing-song way. They understand also faster, and the chances of them verbalizing increases. Right? For them to speak, they have to listen, they have to imitate, and they have to understand. Right? So when we speak slowly, the brain is able to register something more than what is our natural speech. Okay? If I say this is shirt, the registration is very minimal in the child's brain. This is shirt. Okay. When you normally also speak to your child, ki, son, give me. Son, whatever his name is, Veer gave. you'll see that the moment you speak like this, the child's attention will be diverted towards you. His tendency to listen will increase. So, three things, parents: listening skills, verbal imitation, scrapbook, understanding, speaking slowly, speaking in a sing song way, and in a slightly louder pitch, right? Do this at home. Do it consistently. It will not give you very quick results, but this does give results. For a few months, keep limited target and be very, very repetitive. Okay, parents? So do this, practice it at home. Let us know your feedback. Like the video, share the video, and let the Shakti spread. Vijay Bhava Tatha Astu. Namaskar.